How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another YouTube review on YouTube. Why did I say YouTube review? Anyways, we got Toni Kroos today of Real Madrid. It's not a crown. It's not a crown one. It's not a Footies Premium. So he doesn't strong everyone within La Liga. Dude, I don't know where my brain's at today. And I do apologize before we get in this review. I haven't dropped the video really in the last 2 or 3 days. So I do apologize for that. I've been editing different kind of videos here and there. But I need to get back on the grind, man. I need to get back on the grind, get the reviews out to you guys. Just sometimes I look at, like, the date, and I'm like, who cares? Like, who wants these reviews now? What's the point in reviewing players? But I need to get that kind of mindset out of my mindset and just get the content out for you guys. Toni Kroos, high work rates, 5-star combo, skills and weak foots, and his attributes. Some of them are brilliant, some of them are very standard, right? Because a lot of people were looking at this card and thinking, it's not going to be very applicable right now because he's got 86 sprint speed. He's not as fast as different midfielders, and he won't be able to do what those midfielders essentially do. And then you look at the finish, and it's like, he could lack in that area as well. And then you scroll across, passing, dribbling, utterly sensational. But the dribbling itself, it's only 90 dribbling. I can't believe I'm saying that, but a lot of midfielders now have 95 plus dribbling. Defending, I mean, he's got some certain stats that will help him massively. Interceptions being one with the high work rates. And then you look at the aggression. It looks like he's pretty much got no fight in him. Now, that's one of the few stats I'd love to change on this card. You know what I'm saying? I like players, especially in the midfield role, where it can be very competitive. You've got a battle to win the ball. I like the aggression in that role. He simply doesn't have it. 77. You could bolster that with a chem style, but yeah, I have to use engine, man, because I want him feeling good on the ball as well. Like, he could have, like, all these stats, but 90 agility and 90 dribbling for, if you've ever used a Toni Kroos, he doesn't feel as nimble as, like, other midfielders, other attackers. I want him to feel that way in dribble past players. So, I kind of had to sacrifice the aggression on that behalf. But, of course, the side effect of the engine, you boost the pace. His acceleration, by the way, is brilliant, but he does get caught up if you go into a sprint race. And soon we'll be going into the play traits. By the way, he's got a shot power, passing is on point, and a lot of his dribbling stats like ball control, reactions, even composure, they're all 99, so there's nothing to kind of worry about right there. They look utterly sensational. He's also got 99 interceptions. As for the play traits, as you guys come on into this, he's got nothing really. I mean, he's got the CPU AI ones, long passer, long shot taker, playmaker. Would it be nice to see like flair? Maybe finesse shots, maybe outside of foot shots, something that would benefit him, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's a bit of like a non-starter right there. What we're going to do now is jump into gameplay. I'm going to say straight away, he pleasantly surprised me. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. Now, when I say he pleasantly surprised me, he surprised me at how bad he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get like a feeling that a player will not maybe perform to the standards of the cards, maybe his skills, and then you look at some certain stats, it's like, I might not enjoy this player. You know what I'm saying? You know that kind of feeling when you look at a card and think, yeah, I probably won't enjoy this card, probably will not get on. By the way, that's a theft. That's theft. Mbappe stole that goal. It was only sensational attempt, and it wasn't even a shot, but he theft. It was definitely theft. Lovely footwork by Toni Kroos here. And by the way, his passing is utterly brilliant at times. And I just got some very good goals in this review as well. His finesse shot actually is brilliant. I received the ball there. Look at that. So I know he doesn't have the finesse shot traits, but my God, he can finesse the ball from distance. And it will be on his left and right foot. You know what I'm saying? So with the 5-star weak foot, it definitely adds to that as well. And if you do get a chance, don't hesitate. Take the strike. You've already seen 2 goals from Toni Kroos. I believe the first clip was a goal, and then that clip was a goal as well. The first clip, I got into the area, and I went across the keeper. So yeah, he definitely gets into those areas as well. I'm going to talk about his pros and stuff throughout the gameplay. But what I was kind of talking about before was pre-perception of cards. I mean, I have this. Sometimes I look at a card and think, yeah, I'm not going to really enjoy this one. But then he does stuff like that, and it's like, huh, that's actually not that bad. That kind of goes against what I thought the card could do. So, hey, it's happy days. And people get this on Twitter as well. I look at comments and I'm like, yeah, people really don't like this card. People's not going to use this card. And what's the point in the reviews? And that's why I get stuck in this kind of situation. As like, everyone's got these endgame cards now. Does anyone really want to get like a Toni Kroos or anything like that? Just because it's like literally Toni Kroos. But I experienced this card And I've got to say, he can kind of conduct the play from this kind of role. You want to go on the 1-2s? Do the 1-2s. You want to do the skill runs? Do the skill runs. He's very good at doing different things from the role that normally I don't get in the midfield. Now, recently, I've been playing a different formation. It's actually the 4-5-1, right? Lovely header. That's in the 90th minute, by the way, Toni Kroos. Stonking header, mate. He's got 72 jump and he's 6 foot, so bang, back in it. He's also got 72 heading accuracy, mate. But yeah, he still scores in happy days, and that's all about the positioning of this card and the movement. With the high highs, he gets forward and he gets backwards. And with my instructions in the 4-5-1, I have the outside centre mids because he gets, it's a 4-5-1 brackets 2. I believe it's that one anyways, where it's like a flat 5 across the midfield, all centre mids. Apart from the right mid and left mid. So my centre mids, right, the middle one is on stay back while attacking, cover centre. The other two are cover centre, but also get into the box, so they can benefit in helping out the attack as well. This is the final clip that you will see in the review. Passing, dribbling, you see all the pros on that side as he does come close. Yet again, good save by Schmeichel. With that being said, let's get into the summary. So there we have it then, lads. That was Toni Kroos. And going against my preconception of the card, he actually wasn't as bad as I first thought he potentially could be, or would be, or other people's thoughts. That makes no sense. But basically, effectively, what I did was, I see it's not really a hyped player. People aren't, or maybe won't be interested in this card. What's the point of reviewing it? Because, as you guys know, I'm not getting the views on the videos anymore, as maybe I used to 2, 3, 4 years ago. So it kind of demotivates me to put out videos, especially like with the effort I do and stuff like that, to not get kind of a rewards. And I mean reward in terms of like viewership that I used to get, because that viewership used to say to me, hey, people's enjoying your content. And when those views drop, it's like, well, they mustn't be enjoying the content anymore. But I need to realize that, yeah, it happens. Like, people go to watch other channels. There's plenty of good reviews out there. Ozio, Inception, Run the Foot Market kind of stopped, didn't he? But there is great reviews out there as well. And, hey, more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? But some people do move on and like different content. Who's for me to say that, like, don't do that, watch me? Because you watch who you want. But sometimes it can be hard on, like, the psyche to see views dwindling and, like, going down. But I still need to continue producing content. And I still enjoy reviews, man. I always go like, hey, reviews have killed my channel. But reviews also made my channel as well. So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, Toni Kroos, let's go back to that before I go on another tangent about, oh, woe is me and all this and, like, not making videos. But, yeah, it's just hard to kind of deal with sometimes, but hey, I fully get it. I fully get it. Anyways, Toni Kroos, he's coming in at a price of $155 on the Xbox. This is a day, well, not even a full day after release. $150 on PlayStation. He played 5 games for me, all in FUT Champions. Got 2 early rage quits as well, and he scored 4 times. Now, he didn't get any assists, but his passing is truly remarkable, and that's why you can see passing, he's getting a 10 out of 10. You spot a pass on the pitch, he makes the pass on the pitch. You say, like, in this case, it was my right midfielder, basically effectively right wing in the formation I was playing. It was Lionel Messi. I used to see him because Toni Kroos was effectively playing left centre mids. He'd spray the ball to Messi effortlessly every single time, whether that be the over-the-top through ball, whether that be a long through ball, you know what I'm saying? But he could definitely play make from the position that he was in. Hence why he's so good in that role of, like, an additional midfielder. I wouldn't say, like, the midfielder to win the tackles and stuff like that, because I feel his aggression is not good enough to be that kind of midfielder. But he does cover a lot of grounds, which helps him intercept the ball effectively. So, yeah, you could look at it like that. What I would do is use him in a 3-man midfield. Now, the 2-man midfield rules, you probably need a CDM, one that's going to tackle, and one that's going to kind of float around. And with Toni Kroos, there's a lot better midfielders in the game right now than this player. It's just the way it is. But if you add a 3-man midfield into that equation, you could play make with Toni Kroos, defend with the other one, and then basically do what you want with the other midfielder. So he's a playmaker, he's the ball winner, this guy, you just do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So it can be very flexible like that if you got a Toni Kroos in the midfield. So I do see the advantage of getting Toni Kroos, but again, he's not as good as certain other midfielders. He's getting an 8 for shooting, 8 for dribbling. I think his dribbling, when you slow it down and stuff like that, is utterly sensational. 5-star skills. The ball control is immense. He's getting a 6 for physicality. Now, it's basically his aggression, man. Jumping 72, I've got no qualms with that. He scored a header in the 90th minute to win me a match. No qualms whatsoever. Strength could be a little bit higher, but 88's fine. The aggression's a key one this year. And sometimes in the midfield, I would get basically out-battled for the ball. And that's the aggression, in my eyes, coming into play. If you're wondering about the sprint speed, it does affect them over long distances, so that could be an issue. But the acceleration is key when you get on the ball with Toni Kroos. That is the main thing right there. And of course, his attacking positioning, it's not going to be utterly amazing, but he does pop up at great areas at great times due to the high work rates. So it is what it is right there. Similar cards, we've got his Real Madrid teammates, Luka Modric. I think they kind of play similar roles in the game. Of course, Modric doesn't have 5-star skills. We've got Rafinha in there. He's left-footed. Toni Kroos is... Wait, is Rafinha left-footed? I believe he is anyways. Toni Kroos is 5-star, right-footed. But you know what I'm kind of saying. The kind of high work rates. I believe Trent Alexander-Arnold and Rafinha both have the high highs. They cover the ground in the midfield. And Trent plays very similar to Toni Kroos. Overall rating... For myself, for the blonde bombshell from Real Madrid, always wanted to say that, he's getting a 9.3 from myself. So if you look at my previous ratings on cards, you might look at that and think, he's not as good as this man, this man, this man, or this man, this man, this man, this man. But if you want a Toni Kroos, you get a Toni Kroos. He can still serve a role in your team. There's no doubt about that. People that say, like, this player is unusable at this stage in the game, I've watched Harry Hess get top 100 of bronze team, you know what I'm saying, in Foot Champs. Nobody's unusable at any stage of the game. If you want them in your team, you put them to use. They might not be as good as other players, but they're still very usable. Value for coins for myself at the 155 and 150 mark on the Xbox and PlayStation. It's going to come in as an 8.6 on the market right now. There is like a 50k Jude Bellingham, 50k Gravenberch. The market's very low. So if the SBC is high, it's like, why do the SBC? I just grab someone off the market. You've got to realize with SBCs as well, it's kind of like, you're paying for the luxury of the SBC. You're not going to get them off the market, so it's like a one-time thing. It's like pressuring into buying at the supermarket, like buy one, get one free, but it's only for 5 minutes. If you don't get here in the next 5 minutes, it's buy one, get 0 free. Well, that's what goes on in my head anyways. But enjoying the rain is getting a 9.5 for myself. I think that's the key for me with this card. He lacks certain abilities of others and qualities of others, but he makes up for enjoyment. Great dribbler, great finesser, great passer of the ball as well. I think I spoke for long enough. I do apologise. I tend to go on tangents. Today's tangent was about uploads. I am trying something different with the editing of a different video. I don't know when that'll be out. I realised yesterday when I started editing, man, this could take some time. And then it's like, yeah, it'll be so much easier if I had an editor, guys. But unfortunately, right now anyways, in the next few months I might be able to afford one. But right now I simply can't afford it, man. But thank you very much for watching, hopefully. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Drop a comment, your thoughts on Toni Kroos in the comments, because that's where comments go, in the comment section. But guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Football started yesterday. Newcastle got off to a win.